What is up, everyone? Welcome back to SkyFactory. Let's see what's going on today. Doing another little short stream today. Not gonna be our normal long stream like usual, but just for the afternoon. I'm working from home today because we had a bit of snow, which means I have to do a bit of work. I've been doing a fair amount of work actually, but in between working, I also get to do a little bit of streaming. We'll call this my lunch break. Really, Armatic went ahead and just decided to get beheading. That's good. That's, yeah. Super helpful. Let's snag a little bit of flint. I have a feeling, yep, just pouring out on the ground again. We do need to go into the nether and get some nether skulls, like some wither skeleton skulls. But I'm going to save that for tonight. I want to do that on the main stream rather than doing it right now. So we're just going to repair our matic. Keep that going. And this must be full. Yes. Ooh, it's filling up on seeds too. That's no good. Might need to make one that doesn't have luck. What we're going to do instead for right now is take care of all the drops all over the place. We got a bunch of places where we have items that are just piling up and piling up that we really need to handle. So, yes. Oh god, it's making so many seeds. It's a lot of Minitio, though. Yeah, so we're going to be making some barrels and getting all of our item management just a lot better. Oh, those are... Oh, they're Minitio seeds. Oh, okay. Can I not turn the Minitio seeds into essence? No. Maybe it's in a 4 block? No. Well, that's unfortunate. Would have been nice. Oh, let me go ahead and mute my Google Hangouts. Always forget to do that. I'm going to need to make a checklist so I remember beforehand. Muted. Good. So, over here where we got the mob drops just going crazy and our vacuum hopper filling up. I don't know why is that not overflowing? Oh, it pretty much is. We're going to start making some barrels for over here. Ooh, I'm also out of food. There we go. A couple pork chops. That'll get me through. Let's see. We can drop all this stuff off. And we need to make barrels. Can I not? And I can't make barrels with regular. That tree is still a problem because I'm fairly certain our little sapling over here must have grown. We had a little oak sapling here, and I don't see it anymore. Let's see if that's going to work. Oak. So grab those. We got some bones, which we'll make into bone meal. And grow. Yeah, I can't get it to grow here. It's just because of the tree, which we're not going to be able to take care of right now. Oh, jeez. I guess we can do it right here. And we'll just do it the manual way. And I don't know exactly how much we need, but we'll do a couple more. Just so we have the oak wood. Because apparently you can't make barrels out of jungle wood. There we go. Plenty. Hopefully. Okay, cool. And, yeah, we might fix our power situation today, too, because that's going to get old as well. But for now, barrel. Right here. There we go. Really? Is that all the oak we... Where's the rest of my oak? There's no way I only got 6 pieces from that. Really? Alright, let's try something. I don't know if we can make a bigger oak tree by doing a 4x4. But we'll see. God, I hate the magical crops. Nope. That didn't work. I know there's some mods that introduce the giant oaks. But apparently we don't have that. That tree is just continuing to be the bane of our existence. What do you think? Do you think we should just take care of the tree? Maybe we should. Maybe we should just take care of the tree today. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Because that tree is just continuing to give us trouble. So we're going to head right here to the center of the tree. No fire this time. We're going to do this the manual way. Don't really need all the wood I'm about to get, but yeah, I hear ya. Oh, that leaf's about to go away. As long as we don't run into any skeletons, we're okay. Did you just see that? Oh, jeez. Well, we're leveling up our axe quite a bit. Oh, and look at what it's doing to our hunger. Man, and, well, I have an apple. And that has to be broken now. It's not broken, but it's pretty close. So let's head back down. We'll fix it up. We'll come back up and we'll get rid of more. On the bright side, I think we have now made a big enough hole that we can actually start getting some light through here. Down we go, all the way down. Not too far down. Yeah, sure. There you go. Wood. More wood, more rubber. Well, we want to keep our oak wood. Oh, we do have our flint and steel with us. Maybe we'll get around to using that. What do we have for food? We'll grab the rest of our apples. And do we have any more pork chops? Oh, yeah. Plenty of pork chops. So this is going to just keep demolishing our hunger. Alamites. Have it in block form. Let's fix this guy up real quick. There we go. And you know, we'll bring 2 with us. And then if we need to, we can repair it while we're up there. Oh my god, it's still just huge. Alright, let's go up here. Up we go. At least see if we can make a clear path to the sky. And be able to use our solar panels again. Just shift on out here. Can I get within range of any of those? No, we'll build over to it. We're getting there. Hello. The thing's so inaccurate until you get to the like a full pole. It just cracks me up. Alright, now we're starting to get into the area where it's just not a full tree. There's lots of different pieces to take care of. But this tree has been causing us so much grief. It's good to just finally be taking care of it. Even if we're only handling some of it, it's still good. And let's see. And why not have a nice little campfire roast? Oh, that's... I'm trying to determine how much of this is going to give us issues. I think we got to go all the way up to the top of it. Of course. Oh! Oh no! Oh no, I just threw our my pickaxe off the edge. Oh, did that go all the way down? I think that's gone. I think that's gone. I need to go ahead and I need to change the throw an item bind. Ah, I can't believe that. Yeah, 'cause it just... Rip. Goodbye. My dear sweet axe. You lived a good life. But now... you are forever gone. Alright. Where's throw item? Where's throw item? Where you at? Looking for Q. Looking for Q. Well, where is it? Tinker's Construct, multiplayer movement, miscellaneous. Inventory sorting. Inventory. Sprint, pick up, drop item. There we are. I don't know. We'll do L. Done. It's not going to get our axe back. Oh, look at that. Look at all that stuff that it had. How sad. And the tree still looks huge. The tree still looks huge. And I still don't think our solar panel is getting power. Resident Ender? Blood? So, apparently, we had an Enderman that decided to teleport into our Tinker's construct. He's not a smart Enderman. Alright, let's get rid of the rubber and these. I can't believe we just threw that right off the edge. Alright, and yeah, we'll just make the whole thing out of alamite again. Well, that's unfortunate, and it just had all those modifiers. So nice. Such a nice axe. And now we just got this boring one again. But let's head straight up. And we're going to clear out an area for the solar panel. I just didn't want to be up here during the night with all the skeletons, because that could have been bad. Up we go. All the way up. Just trying to clear off the solar panel. And then once we eventually get to be able to fly, we'll come through and we'll take care of the rest. Alright. Yes, I know. Now you get some more. Some more modifiers, but does it really matter when we've lost our good one? Okay. There we go. Now when we get all the way back down, we should, fingers crossed, be able to use our solar panel. Because the ME system doesn't take a ton of power, and unless it's some sort of infinite source like the lava generators, I'm hesitant to build any kind of power system that's going to take resources just because the server is on all the time. Great. Look, there we go. And sure, we'll do that. Just give it a little jump start. We don't need the rubber. Frankly, we don't even need all this because it can't be used for half the stuff we want to use it for. Alright, and oak. Oh, did I toss out all my oak saplings? Well, I'm glad I left one over here. Oh, that would have been bad. Oh, I mean, I could have just gone and stole some of Joe's, but Oh, I was like, what happened to my dirt? There was dirt here. Oh, I was starting to think that I was losing my mind. And you still don't want to grow there. Get a little bit more bone meal. Maybe it'll grow. We'll see. Bone meal. I think it has a direct line of sight. Yeah. So I don't know what's preventing it from growing unless it's the fact that there's still a ton of tree up there. Alright. We'll come back to that. We'll just keep going the hard way. Over here. Get ourselves some more wood. Super exciting, I know. Well, that was a nice sized tree. Hopefully that means we got a bit more wood out of it. How are we doing on oak wood now? That's a fair bit. Enjoy all of our apples. And now, barrel. Fantastic. 1? Yeah, that's... Thanks for that. 12. That's still not nearly enough, but it is a start. Transfer nodes. We have 26. That might be enough. And that, and let's see, autonomous. We could use an autonomous activator, which that's not too hard to make. One of those, a couple 10 gears. Why are you trying to use my alumite? 10? Oh, we're out of 10. This is a thing we can fix. Jeez. We need to clean this thing out. Yep, let's just do that real quick. Let's grab our ingot cast. And it is time to clean this out. Let's see. Oh, that's going to be going down, so we have to wait. Yeah, because we have a ton of iron in here. 4 ingots of alumite. The resonant ender. Oh, we do have a full bucket of ender. Let's see if I have a bucket handy. Yeah, there's our bucket. And resonant ender. No, don't make a bucket cast. I think that's supposed to fill up the bucket. Okay, good. Now we have a nice resonant ender bucket. Back to the iron. Molten iron. Oh, I was trying to do the blood. And we'll need the resonant ender eventually. Not right now, but eventually. Didn't we have another stack? Yes. Good. Doing now. We're getting pretty close there. Wait for those to finish pouring. Alright, let's get our alamite out. And back to the iron. We have one more block of iron. And then one ingot. Good. Oh. Iron. Finish you off. And there's our gold. And we have quite a bit of gold in there and quite a bit of aluminum. Once again, it's just one of those situations where I'm not entirely sure what's going to mix with what, and I don't want to end up with a bunch of bronze when I need 10, which I think is what happened last time I needed 10. Do we have, let's see, and then we can do 1, 2. There we go. Man, everything's just plain notifications. Then again, I don't usually have a lot of stuff open. Like, most certainly I don't have my work email usually open when I'm playing. Alright, and aluminum. Get out of there. I don't even know what that would do. I don't even know why it's possible to put that in there. Alright, and we can toss in our tin. And we got 12. Two. And 3. Good. Good. And oh, look at that. Look how clean that smeltery is. Nice, purty smeltery. Alright, so while we're waiting for the autonomous activator, which we need the 10 for, we're going to come on over here. And let's start doing some things. So, that's a way to fall to my death. Okay, I guess we'll do it from here. There we are. And we are going to do our transfer node right out of the bottom there. And let's see. So we're going to have that pipe over. So the reason for the autonomous activator is we want to actually have it open the loot bags for us and dump them back out. Which might actually mean that we need 2 of these so that we can blacklist things on one of them. I'm trying to think how we could do that and still have everything look nice. Which we may just have to. Let's see, come on over here. Let's use our dolly. And we'll put the chest right here. And the vacuum hopper sucked up my item. Whoop. Oh, There we go. We want that. I don't know what the different colors mean. All right, yep, it's still putting in items. Good. And then what we do down here is we have one that will go off to our barrels, and we'll have one that will go off to our autonomous activator. And now, not where I wanted that one. Into the chest you go, I guess. Bring it right on over here. And yes, I'm holding shift for all my life is worth. We'll do that. And then this one will come right on over to there. All right. I think we're good on light down here, but can't hurt. Now, I don't know if we can actually get to the chest ourselves anymore, but that's okay. I don't necessarily think we need to. And yes, so then we have that. And we can put our autonomous activator... Actually, we can put the autonomous activator right there. Yeah, look at things just piling up. Oh no, not back into the chest. And actually, you know what? It'll be right up here. Alright, that's alright. That'll work. There we go. And then our autonomous activator, ooh, hold to our death, will be right there, chucking items back out. However, in its current setup, there is something I seem to dislike about that. Oh, power. Getting power to it's going to be a problem. Then again, we're starting to have a power issue everywhere. Which probably means that it's about time to make magical crop for ender pearls. Alright, we'll leave this little spot here open for now. Do this, and don't want anything spawning back there. Alright, this is going to be good. Actually, we don't want... No, we're not going to do anything right here. Because we don't want to have to look at all these pipes from our island. We want it to be nice and clean. It'd be nice to remove the scaffolding after a bit, too. But then what we can do is we'll bring our transfer pipes up. You actually brought that out too far. And let's see what happens. We should hopefully start to see things show up here soon. No, nothing. Let's come on out here. See if we can get these back. Good. Yep, so that should be feeding right on over. Yes, Minitio. And we'll start locking them as they do that. And then we can hopefully start limiting the stuff that falls out of these to one at a time. Loot bags. We don't want loot bags. Then I try to throw it and I can't. Yeah, let's see what's... We're going to keep it as L. Oh, see, that's why. None. Done. For the random times I do want to throw things. And our transfer pipe. Loot bag. You know what? We're just going to... We'll help you out there. That's what we want in there. And pipe. And we'll just let this keep going. And hopefully we start to get a bit of a pattern, and we'll eventually get to the point that we blacklist the loot bags so that we can feed those to our autonomous activator. Goodbye. You know what? Fine. If you want to be there for now, you can be there. Let's go grab our autonomous activator. Ooh, yeah. Well, by grab our autonomous activator, I mean actually get some tin. And we'll toss the rest of this in there. Now, I was told that you can do cobblestone straight to seared bricks. You know what? Let's actually... We'll try one. We'll just do one. Hopefully that doesn't interact with anything. I think that's all the tin we need for the autonomous activator. There we are. Autonomous activator. 2 tin gears. A piston. And... oh, we have chests. No, we don't. We used them all on barrels. That's right. Is that our jungle? We'll just grab a couple more. We're going to need chests for things. We always end up needing chests for things. Good. Those loot bags, man. Those loot bags. Yes, and that needs RF. So, how do we want to power that? We could... And actually, let's do this. Sneak right click, round robin, randomly use first slot only. Just do that so it doesn't fill up with other things. Aim level. And then... let's see. I don't know which one's which. I don't know if this is blue. We'll figure it out shortly. But I think we're going to make a couple solar panels. I mean, we got solar panels all over the place now. And they're just... I mean, they do a good enough job. And we don't care if that gets a little backed up. Alright, didn't think I had any mirrors left. I think it's 16 to make a level 2, because we need 8 of these. I can't math. There we go. Then a level 2, which needs this. There we are. And is a third level 3. And that starts to turn into other crazy stuff. So, we'll leave it at that. On the bright side, There's no crazy trees over here to get in our way. Yeah, so it's not picking in items. Let's see. I don't know if it needs power to be getting items. Oh. Well, we can't solar panel right there, because I made our mop grinder huge. That's my fault. Will it pick up power? Where did it go? Did you give me my solar panel back? Okay, so it will work right there. Can we dolly this? No. So it'll work right there, but I need to run wires from it. And I don't want it to be that ugly, but I also don't want it to fall when I pick it up. So we can run our energy conduit right along here. Let's go grab some. Energy. We don't have a ton left, but that's okay. We can make more. So let's see. I think these can actually be... Can they be in the same square? No. There we go. Yeah. You're going to feed into the energy conduit, huh? Yeah, I bet you will. So we'll actually do it right along here. I think we have just enough left. Do this. Well, we don't have quite enough left to do it the way that I want it to. Yeah, because then we can't quite cover that up. But you know what? That is okay. We'll just do this. We don't really need this stuff out here anymore. And there you go. Oh, and of course you can't get power right there. All right. I know, that was a little risky. Let's make a handful more energy conduit. Energy. What do we need to make the energy conduits? Oh, that was our conductive iron, which, if I remember correctly, we were supposed to have a bunch of. Weren't we? It looks like you're getting shafted on the power supply here, man. I think by not being put directly into the energy conduit, it was actually on a lower priority for getting power. And so then we'll stick you there. You're not getting cobblestone fed into you, are you? No. Okay, good. Or lava. Okay. Oh, let's see what we got going on here. Seared stone. Okay, so we can just toss that in there. That'll be good. We'll have to toss a... Once we get this thing cleared out, we'll toss a stack of cobble in and think we might need to make our smeltery another layer bigger. Oh, you know, let's look at one more thing. Magnets. So there's the electromagnet, which we just used up all of our conductive iron, but we can get more. Oh, what needs to be around these? Vibrant alloy nug-nugs. Do we have any of those? We do have a bit. Because the electromagnet will stop us from dropping items, like when I accidentally threw my axe off the edge. So we're going to need 4 conductive iron, though. And those are going pretty slow. We'll come back to it. Let's get rid of the evening. How is this guy doing? Empty. And that's running out. And how's our controller? Fully charged? Yeah. So we may have to look at doing some sort of like interim battery for that too. Or frankly, we need to just get our big reactor set up and start doing that. Alright, so we're going to bring this on over here. And now we should be good to do that. Our other one wasn't producing power either yet, so I'm not sure if we're just not bright enough. If we have to wait for the sun to actually come up. Or is it? Oh no, it is. It's working. Oh, it might have been working before and I just wasn't thinking that through. I was expecting to see a little bit of power like reading from it, but I think it was pumping all of its power right into the autonomous activator. Alright, which, good. Now it's getting fed properly, and we need item filters. Item filter. Basic item filter. Needs a hopper. See, I told you we were going to need those chests. And 2 of those. Good. Now what we can do is we can blacklist the bags. Lock those down. None of that. Rotten flesh goes there. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's most of the items. Alright. And, oh no, it's not there. It is here that we need to see the items. Okay, so we put in an item filter. Can we do that on the transfer node? I thought we could. No. 1 second. Let me look this up real quick. Item filter transfer. Oh. Well, you know what that sound means. Sounds like nap time is over. I don't know if you see her little head up there. So I'm going to wrap this one up here. I'll be back on later tonight. Thanks for coming out. I'll catch you next time.